Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Antiquity and I'm here to show you all things the ants' underground kingdom. So today I am going to talk to you about something I often get asked, or I often see a lot in chat, and people often comment on it. How do you get your march speeds fast? What do you do? How do you do that? What are you using? Are you cheating? Are you doing this? You're doing that. It's very, very simple, people. The simple thing is evolution trees. So evolution trees are your key to getting fast march speed. So there's two different march speeds. You've got one for collecting critters and going to get your resources, and then you've also got combat speed as well. So they're the two different types of speeds that you want. But if we're just looking at speeds in general, we're looking at carrier ants. And the reason why we do carrier ants is because the carrier ant evos are more for pack light. And pack light is basically your speed. So if you go to your evolution fungi or fungi, whatever you want to call it, fungi, and go on to evolve, you can see on mine I've actually maxed out my pro unit and my march unit. So what that basically means, if I click onto my pro unit and you have a look in here, it's actually got some things in there that you really need to try and max out. So the first thing that you come up to is my march speed up. So there's the first one there, march speed up. The next thing you want to max out is your pack light. So pack light is increased march speed. So it actually makes it faster. So that's the ones you want to do on your pro unit and also on your march unit, which I have done the same, march speed up and pack light. So that's your first thing that you need to do. Now the second thing that you need to do is you need to go to your carrier ant one, which is down here at the bottom, and then you go down, and I haven't done all of mine yet, sorry, I've just gone past it, and you want to increase this one, which is your pack light one. So this is number 2. So if you increase your pro unit to max and then you get this pack light here to max, your speed will be faster. So they're like your two main things that you want to do. Then if you go over to zone develop, and this is really, really important, people, I'm just going to give you a really super hint here. If you go to zone develop, and I really highly, highly recommend that you save every little bit of creature remains for zone develop only. Do not do anything else until you have actually done zone develop. And there's actually some reasons for that, which I will go into in another video, but this is just about speed. So when you get to zone develop, you can see here there's another pack light. So pack light increases your march speed on the way to hunt wild creatures during the Strongest War Zone event. So when you get creatures, it'll go faster as well. And so these are the most important things. So later on, when you've maxed out a lot of those things, if you go to advanced combat and you have a look on advanced combat, and right down the bottom here, you've got guardian ant, swift combat, and shooter and carrier ant. And when you click onto those, they actually increase your combat speed. So that's more if you're going to fight. So then your speed would be increased there. So if we're just looking at march speed for getting resources, the other really, really important thing is that you use carriers. And if you use your guardians and your shooter ants for getting resources or critters, your march speed is going to slow right down. So what you want to do for your troops, and what I might do is I might just bring in one so I can actually show you, okay? So I'll bring one in. So I'll bring this one in here. And you can see already that my march speed is quite fast with this one. So it's coming in really quick. And it's going to get quicker because I haven't completely finished all my Evo trees. So that's what you want. And I'll just show you what's in my troop. So we're going to go into my troop. And the one that I've got returning is this one here. And although that's not a very strong troop, have a look at the ants I've got in. So I've actually got carrier ants in. What you really want to do is put tier 1 or tier 2. Now, I don't really recommend tier 1s because tier 1s and tier 2s are very, very similar in their, just in all the things that they can do. So if I go on to like your tier like your tier 2 ants, if you actually have a look at all their qualities, the tier 2 and the tier 1s aren't a lot of difference, and the tier 2s have got just a better combat. So keep to tier 2. So I only really hatch tier 2s and tier 7s, which is what I'm up to at the moment. I've got some other tier ants only because I haven't upgraded them yet, so I'm still going through those. So that's what you want to do, is you want to put your carrier ants in and tier 2s. So put your tier 2 carrier ants into all the slots that you have available, and that's going to increase your speed. So then when I actually go outside and I go to get a critter, and I have to get a small one because this is only a little one, and I go to get my rove beetle, and I will click on to this one, and I march, and you can see how fast my speed is. Now then I will show you if I just put in some, I'll do the same thing, but I'll put in my other soldiers in, and you'll see how different it is. There's a huge difference. So that's what you need to do to increase your speed. You increase your speed by using carrier ants and doing those Evo trees that I've actually told you. I will just quickly show you the difference in the march speed, so you can see how quickly this one's going. And if I put in the ants that I said I was going to put in, so what I'll do is I'm going to put in now some, we go. We'll put in our tier 1. So we just do the same tiers that were in there of all the other ones. So we'll put those in. I need a shooter. So most people will do like your guardian, shooter, and then your carrier. All right, that's generally what people tend to do. I see it a lot. So let's just say we do that. Now I'm going to go for this little snail here. I'll click on it, and you can see my march speed's already slower than what it was. So you must use carrier ants. You do those Evo trees, and trust me, you'll have a fast unit. So guys, the last way that you can get your troops to speed up, especially when you're doing like war zone events, or you've accidentally gone to charge after someone and you've changed your mind and you want to bring your troops back, is using speed ups via purchasing them. And I don't really recommend that. It can get quite pricey. So the way that you really do that is you click onto your, if you go out, you can click onto your troops that are out there. It's not going to happen with this one because I'm actually out gathering. But if you were to do that, there's a little thing that comes up here if you just have a look where it says back. So where it says back, so there's usually a little click for speed up, and if you click on that, it will show you the speed ups that you can use and how much they cost. And sometimes you actually find them in the pack shop as well, so that's the other thing. So I don't think there's any in our pack shop at this point in time, but generally, yeah, you just click on the speed up icon, whereas this says back, it would say speed up, so you can do that as well, but I don't really recommend that. Don't waste your diamonds on it. And sometimes you do just get them in rewards and stuff, so wait out for them. So I hope that really helps you guys, and I hope that you are enjoying my content. I'd hope that you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share it around to others. I know some of this stuff's a bit basic and a lot of you people already know a lot of this, but there may be people that you know that don't know enough about it. So share it to your alliances, share it to your friends, and have a great day. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.